Wonders of China, the Middle Kingdom's treasures. What if I told you there's a country whose history is so vast, its landscape so varied, and its architectural marvels so bold that you could spend a lifetime exploring and still just scratch the surface? Welcome to China, the Middle Kingdom, where dynasties rose and fell, where mountains look like poetry, and where treasures of art, engineering, and natural beauty defy imagination. In today's video, we'll journey through some of China's greatest wonders, sights and marvels that aren't just pretty, they're the living echoes of millennia. As we explore, I'll share what makes them extraordinary, what challenges preserve them, and what you absolutely must see. Let's begin our epic tour, the Great Wall at Mutianyu. Rising like a dragon's backbone across rugged ridges, the Mutianyu section of the Great Wall offers sweeping vistas, restored watchtowers, and dramatic stone battlements that stretch as far as the eye can see. What makes this stretch special is its balance of historical authenticity and visitor experience. Its stones tell stories of imperial defense, yet the trails are walkable, relatively less crowded, and set against lush forested slopes that change color with every season. Risk? Well, weathering, erosion, human wear, and the ever-present challenge of preserving such massive stonework against natural decay threaten its integrity, but restoration efforts, careful tourist management, and seasonal maintenance help protect Mutianyu's grandeur. Imagine standing atop a turret at dawn, sunlight illuminating morning mist around you. There's nothing quite like it. If you go, wear sturdy shoes, arrive early to avoid crowds, bring water in layers, because the wind at elevation bites, and respect the barriers. Each preserved section is priceless. Terracotta Army of Xi'an. Hidden underground for over 2,000 years, the Terracotta Army is a vast clay legion guarding the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. Tens of thousands of life-size warriors, horses, chariots carved in detail, each figure unique in expression, dress, armor, and stance. It's staggering in scope, massively important archaeologically, and emotionally powerful. The silent crowds of soldiers still echo the ambition, fear, and artistry of a ruler obsessed with immortality. Threats include environmental decay, humidity, pollution, erosion of pigments, and the need for constant excavation and preservation efforts. Visiting means walking slowly past the pits, imagining the clang of ancient armor, hearing guides recount production, marveling at how a Civil War-torn realm built such an army. Practical advice: allow several hours, hire a guide to catch subtleties, wear comfortable shoes, and avoid visiting on heavy traffic holidays so you can dwell in the atmosphere rather than shuffle through crowds. Forbidden City, Beijing. The Forbidden City is the heart of Imperial China, a palace city of golden roofs, red lacquered walls, mirrored reflecting pools, and marble bridges, where emperors and eunuchs, ministers and concubines once lived under strict ritual and surveillance. The scale alone, nearly 1,000 buildings, courtyards aligned with cosmological meanings, makes it more than a palace complex. It's a civilization laid in wood, stone, color, and symbolism. Risks to it include weathering of ancient wood, air pollution, especially from nearby city smog, foot traffic impact, and pressures from modernization. Walking through the Meridian Gate, across the Hall of Supreme Harmony, past the Emperor's living quarters, you feel centuries of protocol, whispers of palace intrigues, and the heavy weight of history. If you visit, get there early. Allow time for wandering rather than just picture-taking. Show respect, many spaces are sacred. Bring sunscreen, those courtyard stones reflect glare. And don't rush, the beauty is in the layering of detail. Jiuzhaigou Valley. Deep in southwestern China lies Jiuzhaigou Valley, a dreamscape of turquoise lakes, multi-tiered waterfalls, snow-draped peaks, and forests that burn gold in autumn. Every mirror-still pond reflects peaks, skies, and clouds so perfectly it feels like walking through a painting. But this natural wonder is vulnerable. Earthquakes, climate change, tourism impact, and seasonal weather extremes all threaten its clarity, ecosystems, and local communities. Imagine hiking past a lake so clear you see fish, listening to cascading falls echo through pine needles, walking trails lined with wildflowers and golden leaves. This is the kind of place where nature humbles you. If you go, stay on paths. Avoid the busiest months. Bring layers. It can shift from warm to icy fast. Pack insect repellent. Respect wildlife. And maybe stay in nearby villages to help local economies protect the land. Guilin and the Li River Scenic Area. Guilin's beauty is unforgettable. Karst limestone hills rising abruptly from flat rice terraces, mist swirling among peaks at dawn, bamboo rafts drifting lazily down the silver Li River, fishermen casting cormorants in ancient tradition. It's the kind of landscape that artists have painted for ages. Yet here, you can actually step into the canvas. But maintaining that magical landscape is hard. Erosion from tourism, pollution from boats, development pressures, unpredictable rain patterns, and balancing the needs of growing local populations with conservation. To really experience it, float on a river cruise early. Visit towns like Yangtze by bike. Rise early for sunrise pictures in haze. Stay in local guest houses. Sample the countryside away from riverbanks, so you see what Guilin was before postcards. Practical advice: bring rain gear, weather changes quickly, sunscreen, good walking shoes, and a sense of calm, because part of this wonder is slowing down. Potala Palace, Lhasa. Perched dramatically atop Red Hill in Tibet, Potala Palace rises like a palace fortress of white and crimson. Monasteries, prayer halls, golden stupas, and a labyrinth of corridors filled with Tibetan Buddhist art and relics. Its altitude, history, spiritual power, and sweeping views over Lhasa and the Himalayas make it one of the most awe-inspiring architectural treasures in the world. However, altitude sickness, environmental weathering, political sensitivities, and preservation of murals and woodwork pose real concerns. When you walk through its courtyards, climb its staircases, gaze at its chapels, see the golden roofs glinting in sun against mountain air, you feel reverence for centuries of devotion and artistry. The Yangtze Three Gorges and the Three Gorges Dam. The Three Gorges region along the Yangtze River combines staggering natural gorge scenery, steep cliffs, swirling waters, mist drifting among sheer rock faces, and immense human endeavor visible in the Three Gorges Dam, one of the world's largest hydroelectric projects, which transformed river flow, displaced communities, and altered ecosystems. You see both raw nature and the scale of what humanity can build. The risks are many: ecological impact, sedimentation, shifting habitats, cultural displacement, and climate effects upstream and downstream. But the experience of cruising the river, watching cliffs rise overhead, seeing tiered terraces clinging to slopes, passing small towns and ancient sites now underwater or relocated. It's a study in contrast and power. If this voyage among wonders inspired you, like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future journeys into hidden or fading treasures. In the comments, tell me, which wonder of China moves you the most? And which one would you travel halfway around the world to see? Thank you for watching. See you next time as we explore more of Earth's marvels.